guys, this is Angie H, and welcome to Thursday Thoughts Over Tea. This is your weekly dose of tea where we dive right into holistic health, societal issues, and even a platform that gives you that motivation and inspiring thoughts that would help you see the rainbow even in your darkest cloud. So I want you to sit back, grab that cup of tea, and enjoy the show. Hey guys, this is Angie A, and welcome to Thursday Thoughts Over Tea. I know that we are making goals, we're making plans. It's different things that we want to accomplish, different things that we want to see manifest in our lives, but we don't realize how important our words are for the movements and the things that we're trying to accomplish. So often we say different things and we don't really know how vital what we speak into our lives and over our lives or in a given situation affects our current state. So I just wanted to just read today an excerpt from my book, Annespirations. And for those of you that do have the book already, it's going to be at page 82. So remember to read that page if you already have my book. Read that page as well as write down your thoughts in the journal space. But I just wanted to just use this day to encourage us. It's so much going on in our lives, in the lives around us, but we really don't understand how vital our words play in anything that we're trying to do. So I just want to just read this to you. And this is called "The Life You Speak is the Life You Live." As we go through life, we face stumbling blocks, and we all have different ways to deal with them. The first step is getting over every detour in life is the way that you respond. Not only your actions, but your words will determine your outcome. We never really know how powerful our words can be in the midst of our situation, or even in our lives altogether. We have all heard the phrase, "You are what you eat." Stop and think for a moment. We are actually what we speak. When we take the time to speak life, we will begin to live life. So many of us have to overcome so many negative barriers in our life that it has become normal to speak the worst or even expect the worst possible outcome. We have failed to realize that we can speak life into our situation and that it all starts with the way we think. Words that are spoken without positive thought or without faith that it will work out are just empty words to be spoken. In order to be effective, you have to change your mindset. In the midst of your toughest times in life, you have to be willing to speak the most positive words. When you feel the negative arise, always remember you are what you speak. And that has been an excerpt from my book, Annespirations. But it's very powerful. Because we are what we speak. The life that we want, we have to begin to speak it. It may not happen overnight. It may not happen in that very moment, but it will happen. And you will begin to see the things around you change because your mindset has changed. We cannot continue to do the same things and expect different results. We can't expect to live negatively all the time and expect positive to occur. And I have to work on this. And I know I let situations get the best of me. I will attest to that. But we have to begin to speak it. We have to begin to speak what it is that we want. And so that's why this chapter was vital in our current state. Everything is happening all the time. It's like we cannot catch a break. It's like, oh my God, so much negative is in society, period. So we have to begin to speak these things. But when you want to see better outcomes, we have to change the way we talk in any given situation. We have to be able to encourage ourselves. A lot of times we look to everybody else we look for people to just speak into our lives all the time. Some people don't know how. Some people are going through their own personal battles that they don't even have the words to encourage themselves. So we have to be that person. We have to be that rock. We have to be that strength for our own self sometimes. And even in our darkest moment, speaking that light into someone else could be what ignites the greater in us. So just encouraging people, just doing things of that nature where we using positive thoughts and positive words can in turn create that fire that we need to get out of our certain situations. So I just want us to just be encouraged and just realize that not only are you what you eat, you are what you speak. What you're speaking to your children. The little, I have to be mindful of the little jokes that I say. And jokingly with my children, because those are words and I am speaking it. And I don't ever want them to adopt a certain stereotype or a certain joke. And it feeds into their spirit. And then they start to exemplify that very joke that I made. So we got to be very mindful of the things that we say. We have to take the negative word in a situation and see how we can use a positive word instead. So it's so many things, and it's so many practices that we need to put into play when we start to speak things, because it's so easy to hone in on that negative and use those negative words and forget that what kind of positive word can I put in that place. So, and it's going to take time. It's going to take practice. It's going to take daily use of replacing words so that we can become the very thing that we want to become, because this is what we spoke over our lives. And it's hard. It's very hard, because frustration kicks in, adulthood kicks in. Like, I don't understand why we were so ready to be adults. And now I'm sitting here looking at adulting on a daily basis like, I just want to go back to a child's place, because this this is not what I signed up for. Adulting look real cool when you're a child. So now we have to reprogram ourselves. We have to rethink situations. We have to find different avenues to accomplish the very goals that we set out for. There's so much to this thing, but it's going to start with our mindset and the words that we speak. So we have to be very cautious of what we say to ourselves. When we stand in the mirror of reflection, what do I see? Do I only see the negative around me, or do I see maybe a positive outcome? And again, I'm totally working on this. In the situation that I'm in now, I have to really work hard at it to keep a sane and sound mind. So this is something that I have to work on. This is something that I have to learn to practice daily too, so I can practice what I speak. And so I'm gonna leave you with this inspirational quote. No matter what it seems like, no matter how dark it may be, the only way to get through is to speak your way to freedom. Don't allow fear to hold you hostage in your situation when you have the power to speak yourself free. And that is true. And that was my inspirational thought. And in the bottom of my book is Today I Feel, is a space that I left open for journaling. So, just take that quote, different things like that. And for those of you, not to be offensive, but those of you that do read your Bible, there is a scripture that go along with it. Galatians 5:1, in NET version. For freedom, Christ has set us free. Stand firm, and then do not be subject again to the yoke of slavery. And my interpretation of that is, don't be bound by the mental slavery that we put ourselves in, that boxes of us in to our current situation, to the circumstances. Don't be boxed in. Don't allow this one thing to keep you from the purpose and the greater that is before you. Because one thing about an enemy, no matter who that enemy is, one thing about an enemy is they're going to mess with your mind first. If I can mess with your mind, I can get you off your post and you won't even see the greater that's inside of you. You don't even see how great your outcome is going to be, because now I have tripped up your mind and caused you to miss everything, because now I got your focus on this one situation. So I just wanted to just use this moment to encourage everyone to be cautious of the words that you speak. Be careful of what you say, because what you say could be very well the very thing that you begin to live. So that has been Thursday Thoughts Over Tea, and I would say our motivational moment for the week. Again, the life you speak is the life you live. Thank you for joining me. Hey guys, Coach Angie here, defining our purpose. What does that mean to you? What does that entail? What does that look like? What do you feel that you may need in order to define your personal purpose? Could it be you need a little inspiration and motivation? Could it be that you need something that's going to help you with your spiritual growth and personal growth? Could it be that you need just a little jump start to begin that holistic health journey that you keep saying that you're going to start? Well, you can find some of these things to help you on my website, www.definingourpurpose.com. If you click on the DOP tab, you can actually find my devotional workbook, Annespirations, ANNESPIRATIONS. This is something that helped me in my dark days, and I wrote it from a place that I needed to find my own personal spiritual growth. Also, you can click on the Niche Charles tab, and there you will find my holistic products that I create by hand, as well as my coaching and different services that I provide. No matter what you need, just know that you don't have to do it alone, that there is someone that you can talk to, and I'm that person if you need me. Definingourpurpose.com is where you can find all the information. Also, Annespirations is also found on Kindle and Amazon. Thank you for tuning in to Thursday Thoughts Over Tea. I hope that you enjoyed the show. If you feel so inclined, please subscribe to the podcast on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, Apple, TuneIn, and wherever you get your awesome podcasts, and also on Anchor FM. So remember, we're here every Thursday for some much needed chit chat over your hot cup of tea.